Hi guys, it's Lesley Tao here and welcome to my YouTube. Now today I'm going to share some footage and some pictures of our new Dubai Airbnb. This is a property in Dubai that was set up by my husband when he was over there earlier this year, and I think he did a pretty good job. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. So he did everything. I didn't help, but apart from giving moral support in the background, he did this whole setup by himself. I'm pretty proud of him. So what he focused on mainly was not so much the interiors, but he focused on providing good and comfortable furniture in the property. He was running around like a headless chicken, but he got this set up in about two days in between like doing his other sort of consultancy sort of work. So that was pretty cool. So with this apartment, it is located in Dubai. It's a secondary kind of location, so not your primary sort of location places. So if you're familiar with Dubai, primary location I would say would be downtown, where you've got the fountain and the Burj Khalifa and the Dubai Mall, or it would be sort of Marina JBR area where you're close to the beach. But there are some other amazing little communities and developments in Dubai as well. Everything's so close, especially if you're close to a metro line and a mall. It's usually, you know, pretty, the location is pretty safe, but got a different sort of market there. The market that we've gone for, it's a small community, not a small, but it's a nice community in Dubai, and it's a community where expats like to live, and we used to live in this community as well, and it's mainly for families, I would say, so very family orientated. What we found, which was very interesting, is that we've not got any, you know, short-term bookings in terms of 2 or 3 nights. All of our bookings have been quite long term, like 14 days, 21 days, a month, 2 months. So I will share a bit of our calendar with you for this video as well. So that was very interesting. So, you know, one of the first things about choosing any property in any country is always location, location, location. Of course, that has to balance out with what are you paying for this property. This particular property is not a property we own. It's a property that we rented from one of our friends. He's aware that we're doing the Airbnb model. In England, it's known as the rent-to-rent model. So you rent from the landlord and you rent out the property to make money using a different rental model, so rent-to-rent or rent-to-service accommodation. In America, this is known as rental arbitrage. So this is a property rental strategy that I kickstarted my property career in terms of running a property business properly and being able to leverage and scale and hone in scalability, functions of the business, etc. So this particular rental model, rent-to-rent / rental arbitrage, is probably one that if you're a beginner and you don't have a lot of money. So in case those that don't know my story, I got scammed when I started my property investment journey in one of my purchases, and that taught me a lot of taught me some great lessons, because I didn't have a lot of money left to keep on sort of purchasing properties, because you've got to put down a hefty deposit each time. So I decided to go for the rent-to-rent model or rental arbitrage model. I've done it in 2 countries. I've done it in Dubai, which is more of a state, so in the UAE. I've done it in England, and we're still running a lucrative business here in England as well. This is maybe a model that you, if you don't have a lot of money, have limited funds, you should get started with, to test out the waters. The good thing about this kind of model is that if for whatever reason it doesn't work out, you can always hand the property back to the landlord in accordance to whatever you've agreed in terms of your termination arrangement in your contract, in your tenancy contract. Obviously, if you bought the property and you were looking for a swift exit, it might not be as easy because you would need to sell the property, or perhaps just switch to a different rental model, get another tenant to take it on under a longer tenancy. So it really depends on your sort of needs and wants in life. But I would say that the rent-to-rent / rental arbitrage model is a great strategy to get started with in your property sort of journey, especially if you don't have a lot of funds. So it's a good starter for young people as well, especially if they haven't accumulated any savings to go on and buy. However, it is also a stepping stone, so eventually what you would want to do is invest in some properties as well. But it's good to know how to manage them and control the property and leverage the property to make money before you then go on to purchase. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video about our Airbnb in Dubai. We're enjoying our property setup in Dubai, and there might be a few more, so a little twinkle in there. There might be a few more happening in Dubai during the rest of the year. If you're interested in rent-to-rent, rental arbitrage, or setting up Airbnb properties in England or Dubai or anywhere in the world, if you have any questions, drop them in the link below, and I'll see when I can make a video to target that specific question that you might have. Do enjoy the rest of your week, and thank you for tuning into my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, bye.